Through all the darkness that South African women face, emotional, physical, sexual, economic abuse, what reason do we have to keep smiling?
We have absolutely no reason to keep smiling because South African women are dying every day and mostly people are doing nothing about it. I think it's time that we stop asking women what to do and start asking perpetrators to do better, to be better, to start treating women the way that they deserve to be treated. It is not up to us, it is up to the perpetrators to start doing right. Thank you.
ZOZI, South Africa!
I grew up in a world where a woman who looks like me, with my kind of skin and my kind of hair, was never considered to be beautiful. And I think that it is time that that stops today. I want children to look at me and see my face, and I want them to see their faces reflected in mine. Thank you.
South Africa!
You know, Steve, to pair up my singing, I like to self-affirm every morning. I look at myself in the mirror and I say, you're beautiful, you're capable, and you're intelligent. So this week I was listening to Brown Skin Girl just to activate that black girl magic.
Every morning when I get up, I blast my music and sing at the top of my lungs. It makes me feel free, and when I'm free, I'm my most powerful.
We can make it right, so go and let it all hang out tonight, 'cause we don't love you anymore.
My parents are very big on education. And so when I got financially excluded from school, that meant that I could not continue with my studies. A huge percentage of South African students were drowning in student loans, and most of us were kicked out of school. So I felt like a huge part of me was being taken away. But when one door closes, another door opens. After being out of school for a year, I was able to learn a lot of things about myself, but also through Miss South Africa and through modeling, I was able to go back to school again and graduate.
South Africa!
My dress symbolizes where I come from. It represents the brown of the sand and the blue of the ocean. I feel like I have South Africa with me on the stage.
Are leaders of today doing enough to protect future generations from climate change? If not, what more should they be doing?
Steve, I think that the future leaders could do a little bit more. But however, I feel like we as individuals ourselves can also play a part in making the climate the way it should be in the future. I mean, we have children protesting for climate, and I feel like as adults we should join as well. We should have corporations join as well, and the government should take it seriously. I mean, from 6th grade, I've been learning that the climate is deteriorating and the planet is dying, and it is up to us to keep our planet safe. Thank you.
What is the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today?
I think the most important thing we should be teaching young girls today is leadership. It's something that has been lacking in young girls and women for a very long time, not because we don't want to, but because of what society has labeled women to be. I think we are the most powerful beings on the world, and that we should be given every opportunity, and that is what we should be teaching these young girls, to take up space. Nothing as important as taking up space in society and cementing yourself. Thank you.
You know, every time people ask me, did you know that you would ever be Miss Universe? And really my answer is, I didn't know that I would be Miss Universe because I didn't know it was possible for someone like me. But now I confidently know that when you ask a young girl who looks like me, do they know that they can become Miss Universe? I know that they can say that they can. I got my first book ever from my grandmother, who never got an opportunity to get an education. She gave me that book because she had hoped that I would have a future much better than hers. I come from strong women who have fought not only to be recognized as humans, but to be recognized as intelligent and capable leaders. Because of those women, I am here today, and it is now my responsibility to inspire others, to lead, to be the best, and to stay confident in everything that they do. Thank you so much.
South Africa!
on, I knew my reign would be different, but I never imagined it would be during a global pandemic. However, I had the opportunity to touch twice as many lives because the world went virtual. I lent my voice to combating race and gender inequality. It was important to amplify the Black Lives Matter message and have conversations to help end systemic racism and support survivors of abuse. My Miss Universe win is my ancestors' wildest dream. We are now in a world where a Black African girl from a country that is only 27 years into its democracy can represent them on a global stage. I want to honor them for fighting for my freedom so that I could be where I am today. Thank you to my family and South Africa. I'm proud knowing that I did my best to make a difference, cementing a footprint for others to follow in the future.